If you get yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all doing well. So originally I was gonna watch USA versus Mexico, and turns out I was watching the wrong game. I watched the whole first half of the wrong game. It was an April 19th game, and I said, you know what? Okay, watch the real one some other time, right? Because I had to go to work that day. And then my cousin, turns out he was gonna watch the Euro qualifiers, Portugal versus Bosnia. Thanks to Little Mermaid, by the way. And I said, I don't want to watch that because that's gonna be an absolute murdering, right? What's the point? But then he shows me a snapshot of the lineup for Portugal, and I just realized, oh man, that's right. All those players are Portuguese. They represent Portuguese national team. So I said, you know what? I'm kind of curious to see, how well they play. And let me tell you, it was 70 minutes. Besides the first goal in the 44th minute, it was just 70 minutes till the second goal came. And then they started playing a little bit like I expected them to play in the beginning. It was bad from Portugal. I mean, obviously, I know Martinez, the new coach, has just been assigned, but there's no cohesion, there's no understanding. It's like they're playing based on just the name, based on the fact that they play, and they are very integral parts in these teams. Manchester City, Manchester United, Dortmund, but there's no understanding. And every time they had the ball in the final third of Bosnia, it's like they were obligated to find Ronaldo, and Ronaldo isn't what I know. He just came off of Liechtenstein and some other country that scored a brace. I think it was Liechtenstein, 2 goals, and I'm not sure if the other game also was another brace. But Ronaldo's not. He's got to think about hanging his boots, because every single ball that, like when Felix had the ball, you could tell he was just forced to pass him the ball when Ronaldo wasn't in a good position to get the ball. And sometimes they would give him the ball, and it wasn't even his fault. It's like, don't give it to him right there. He's not going to do anything. Even Messi, even a young Ronaldo wouldn't be able to do much with that ball, let alone now at his age. It's just so disappointing. Guerrero, there was a pass that he gave Ronaldo, and it was just like, you know what? I know I got to give it to you because I'm never going to hear the end of it, right? That's what it felt like every single time. Oh, we got to give it to him. Otherwise, come the first half, he's going to end up grilling me and telling me why didn't I pass it to him? It's that privilege, that Ronaldo privilege. Right? I know he's not going to play the World Cup. That would be a travesty. Like, that would be the worst thing that could happen for Portugal. They need to just let that go and put Leao to play. You got Leao on the bench. You got to give other people opportunity, and you got to start forming the players that they're going to end up playing in the World Cup, right? And in the future. But Ronaldo's not that player anymore. Like, I'm sorry. And this is coming from a former Ronaldo fan. I used to be a huge Ronaldo fan. I mean, you got Danilo from PSG. You have Guerrero from Dortmund. You have Fernandes, Crybaby Fernandes, from Manchester United. Ruben Diaz, Manchester City. Cancelo, Bayern Munich. Got who else? Bernardo Silva, Manchester City. Joao Felix, of course. And then on the bench, you got Dallo. You got Semedo. Neves came into play in the second half. What's his name? Diogo Jota from Liverpool. What a lineup. What a team. What a team. I don't think any other team has such top quality players. I'm thinking of Germany. I'm thinking of Holland, Brazil, maybe. I don't know. Argentina? Yeah, I suppose. France is the only one I could think of. And yet they played like a team that doesn't have a coach. No identity. It was so upsetting. And only, like I said, only up until the 77th minute did they start playing a little bit more like a team that should have been dominating this game. It was the 22nd, 23rd minute that you saw Ronaldo score a goal. Really good header, offside. And then Checo from Bosnia had a chance to really just, I wouldn't say an end, but just to really make them evaluate and think about the way they're playing or not playing. I don't know how he missed that. Checo had enough time to bring the ball down and pick a corner. Like, it reminds me of the game against, I think it was Milan, when he scored that goal where he wrapped his leg around the defender and he ended up scoring. Again, with his left foot. He should have scored that. Even on the first touch, he should have hit the target. Big opportunity missed from Bosnia. And then, of course, the goal. The first goal was sublime. A really good pass from Fernandes to Silva, and Silva with a chip. Fantastic. Really good goal. Really, really good goal. And then the second half, it was pretty much the same as the first half, except for that goal. That goal just came out of nowhere, really. And it wasn't only until the 75th minute that they had another chance, all the way from the 44th minute. Joao Felix did have one chance where he shot at the goalkeeper, but the keeper pretty much comfortably, he even dove for the ball like he needed to dive for it. It was going outside. But besides that, which was going outside, it was a shot that was going outside. It wasn't within target. They had where it was a nice combo play with Ronaldo and Fernandes. Ronaldo ended up centering the ball to Neves. Neves, I think he was trying to pass it. I'm going to say he was passing it to Fernandes, and Fernandes bringing it down with his chest And really, I mean, it was a good shot, you know, with the outside of his foot, but the goalie ended up blocking it. And then the second goal with Silva doing what he does best, like really doing a good, doing a really good job at holding off the ball, passing it to Neves. Neves with the center, and I thought that was Ronaldo at first. Just the way he just hung in the air. Fernandes just sending it to the back of the net. Really, really good goal. Again, really good game from Fernandes. I would say he was the best player in Portugal. And then they had another opportunity with Danilo passing it straight, beelining it to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo, I think he did get a touch to it. He flicked it for Fernandes. And I thought Fernandes, what he did, this was key. He pretty much passed it to himself. He pushed the ball a couple yards away and made the run, because had he ran with the ball, the defender was going to catch him. He ended up chipping the ball, which I think was brilliant, but the aim wasn't that good. But that was a really good play and really smart from Fernandes, the self pass that he made for himself. And for Bosnia had a couple opportunities after the Checo miss. Didic, I think, where he nutmegged Cancelo. He got through another player. And I mean, the strike was kind of soft. Then after that, they had another chance with Neves made a mistake, and I think Hamulic ended up stealing the ball, and that was a really good shot and a really good block from Diogo Costa. That could have been, that one and the Checo goal could have been two really good opportunities that could have resulted in goal for Bosnia. But after that, Bosnia, all they did was pretty much defend. And there was a play, Ronaldo ended up cutting back and passing it right to Jota. And Jota, I think because he paused and he overestimated the fact that he was going to score, because he was by himself and the goalie was beat. The goalie was in the first post, guarding the first post, and was making his way back to the middle to be able to try to block the shot, which he did. I don't know what happened. That should have been a goal. That was funny. And he ended up blocking that shot. And then finally, the last goal from Portugal, Fernandes with the chest and just sending it home. That sealed the win for Portugal. Again, really, really good game from Fernandes. Just wish he wouldn't complain as much. You know, the last 25 minutes of the game was, I expected a little bit more from Portugal. Even those 25 minutes were like, just left me wanting more. And it just left me questioning what's going to happen when they get to play against England. You know, what's going to happen when they get to play against, you know, a bigger and better team, you know, France, and I think they have a lot of potential. I just kept thinking, what if Ronaldo was 10 years younger? This would have been probably their best team with a 28-year-old Ronaldo. 38, that's up there. Come on, that's up there. I mean, if you see someone like Messi struggling, Ronaldo's going to struggle too. So he needs to let go of that reign, man. That ego of his, he needs to drop it. But that's why he's playing. That's what he's playing. Ego. That's all ego right there. And it's unfortunate because, you know, you have so many other players in line, waiting in line that need to be given that opportunity and need playing time. You know, they need to play. Leao, the case in point, Leao needs to be playing, not Ronaldo. Leao needs to be playing, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time because Leao's still inexperienced. He's got a lot to learn, and he needs to start playing. That's it. Just put him out there, and you know he needs to start playing instead of Ronaldo. Ronaldo should just be a backup at this point. But yeah, that's those are my thoughts on the game. Yeah, I'll try to check out today. Today it's the final. I'm gonna try to check out that game, Spain versus Croatia. Let's go Croatia. And the U.S. versus Mexico. I'm gonna try to get to that game because I was just beyond pissed off that I couldn't get to that game. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, really, thank you so much for watching from the bottom of my heart. I really thank you guys. The few of you that are actually watching, it's more than a pleasure to make these videos for you guys. And yeah, just stay tuned for more as always, and I'll catch you in the next match. Peace.